Ira Hayes, Ira Hayes, call him drunken Ira Hayes.
Darrel Rundus, UDNews.com. Darrel, you had another announcement to make.
Absolutely, Alex, your fans are going to love this. Because I do feel compelled to go back out into the world and perform ministry and do this prayer stuff thing, I can no longer continue to spend my time, my energy, my effort on You Do News. So that's the bad news. But the good news is I want to give it to you. And I can think of no other person I'd rather turn it over to that I could trust would do a great job, who has the manpower and the staff to really make that website all that it needs to be, the true people's press. And
well, I hope we do, but we'll certainly try. We're trying to hire some more people right now. And it's a beautiful, gorgeous site. I haven't looked at the architecture of it. I wouldn't understand it if I did. But Darrel, we'll try to do a fabulous job for you with what you built, and also have it filled with links to all the great ministries you have launched and are launching.
Yeah, and I would just encourage all the listeners to quit letting all your work get flushed down the tube, pun intended. I mean, quit spending all your time posting stuff on YouTube and making the elite and making Google more money. You're just further enslaving yourself. Go to an independent place like You Do News, especially now that it's owned by Alex Jones, and promote it. Put your videos there. Embed your videos on your Facebook.
Now, I just learned I'm going to be owning it about 30 minutes ago, but because, Darrel, this is very exciting, and I'm not sure even how the whole thing works and operates, but isn't it?
I'll work with your guys. They can work with our IT guys, and we'll make that transition as smooth as it possibly can. We'll make sure you get all the paperwork in order as well. And of course,
you hear that, Will and David? You guys have got more work back there to do now.
I bet you they're jumping for joy about now.
Hell, I'm sure. Excuse me. I'm sure they are jumping for joy, Darrel.
The truth of it is, Alex, that okay, take your latest release, Fall of the Republic. Wonderful, wonderful job, by the way. It was, I was so just anxious. I was one of those people crashing your site, hitting it so often, trying to get it so I could download, I guess. But no, wouldn't it be great where you could and have your own network, your own YouTube, only better than YouTube, because not only can you upload a video and insert comments and things like that, but you can upload audio, you can upload images, you can write a blog and then import those images or that audio into that blog or that video. So it's kind of the best of all internet, social type of sites combined, and it really gives people a platform to share the truth with people about what's going on in their neighborhoods, in their communities, in this country, and in the world.
Well, I'm excited, Darrel. I know you spend your time between Dallas and Hawaii. When do you want to come down and get in studio with us?
Well, I'm pretty flexible. Now that I've sold our circulation sales and marketing company, and I'm going to be focused full-time on ministry, you say when, and I'll be there. I'll make it a point.
Well, you just tell the guys when next week you want to come in for an hour and a half or so, and it'll be set up. So I'll have the producers call you as soon as the show is over. The radio broadcast is over today. Darrel, separately, how's your lawsuit against the Dallas PD going, where they're now claiming you can't walk around the sidewalk in Dallas and hand out Bible tracts?
Well, it's interesting. It just now went, we're at the Circuit, 7th Circuit Court of Appeals, I guess, is where we're at. And in the suit with the $1 million bills, where they came in and with no warrant, no court order, confiscated from a church, keep in mind, 83 packs of our gospel tracts. So that's still before the court. The judge has yet to render a decision. We just lost in the first round against the State Fair of Texas for not letting us be on fair property sharing the gospel, even though we had permission from the police department. So,
that's right. I forgot that there's Dallas newscasts people can watch where you had $1 million bill look nothing like real money, a big giant one that you were giving people with Bible facts, and the Secret Service came.
Yeah, they showed up one Friday about 2, 3, 4, almost 4 years ago now, and basically under duress threatened one of my employees. I happen to have left for the day, and in spite of me being on the phone with the Secret Service and him constantly saying, no, you can't have them, you can't deprive us of life, liberty, and property without due process. We know our constitutional rights. This is the church. As far as we're concerned, you're trespassing. You need to leave. And then they said, okay, we're going to leave. We're going to leave with those gospel tracts, or we're going to leave with you. Take your pick. And, of course, it was a Friday. He didn't want to go to jail on Friday. So,
but, I mean, Dallas is supposedly so Christian, but here's money that looks nothing like money. Thousands of other groups put out flyers that look like money.
Oh, yeah. If you Google $1 million bill, you'll get thousands of hits. In fact, some from novelty companies that say they're so real you can't tell the difference, and yet they didn't go after them. So once again, it's just a clear-cut case of, just like with this hate crime speech bill that they just passed, it's one more way to stifle free speech and to stifle dissent.
Well, Darrel, we'll see you next week in studio.
Hey, real quick, Alex, I don't mean to interrupt you, but I just want to do a shout-out to Mike and to Molly. Congratulations. He proposed. He said yes, so way to go, guys.
Fantastic. Fire out the other contest.
Hey, you got no chance to win if you don't enter. So if you're not in it, you can't win it. Spinandwin.com.
The New World Order beast is genetically modifying your food, mixing vegetables with animals, and now experimenting with viruses. Without a long-term food solution, you will have just two options: starve, or surrender. All canned food supplies will eventually run out. What then? Grow your own healthy food and feed your family forever. SurvivalistSeeds.com is now the nation's largest bulk heirloom seed company, and it's owned by a real patriot, Big John Lipscomb. You can now have an infinite amount of healthy vegetables like a watermelon, a bundle of carrots, or tomatoes for a little more than a penny each. SurvivalistSeeds.com. And now you can go into business with Big John at SurvivalistSeeds.com by becoming an affiliate. See his link at SurvivalistSeeds.com.